my fascinating Renaissance friends. How have you been doing? It's getting to be busy because we are already in the middle, of the first month of the year. Okay, for some people, you may still be tweaking, with what we've been talking about, or some of you may still be trying to get back the momentum of work because of the Christmas holidays. Yes, so, this entire month of January, I'd like really to focus on ourselves. Okay, and how do we see ourselves in this year 2025? And we've been talking about New Year's resolution and all of that. And I've been telling you, forget about New Year's resolution. Let's reframe, let's rephrase it, okay? And replace it. Not just rephrase, not just reframe, but let's replace it with something that has a much, much bigger chance of success, because in episode 51, we gave you statistics about 80% not meeting, not even achieving their New Year's resolution, and they give it up. And they gave up on the second month and things like that. Okay, please, for those of you who have tuned in the first time, this is Season of Life. It's a channel for people 60 years and beyond, because all the TikToks and all the channels are really for young people. Okay, how to be successful, how to be millionaires, how to be this and how to be that. This is dedicated for those who have really lived life, okay, experienced success, and now is working on significance. And this is now the autumn of our life. In episodes 1 to 5, remember we're episode 56 already. In episodes 1 to 3, I explained, why I said the autumn of my life, because we are using the metaphor of seasons, and the manifesto that really we are working on is, let's live the good life, the best life of our life, 60 years and beyond. And so the New Year's resolution is no longer going to work because of the dismal statistics. So we're replacing it with what? With one that works. And I gave you the 3 steps, how to go about it, how we go replacing it. And step 1, step 2, step 3 are evidence and science backed approach. You can listen to episodes 51, 52 there. And then I gave you ideas, how to choose your focus. Let's call it a focus for this year, right? I gave you 3 ways. The first one in episode 54, we talked about concepts. Right? Learn from the Danish and the Swedish, population, and then you apply that to what you want to work on. Okay, what activities you will do for the next year in keeping with an overarching why, a purpose, no? Second, we talked about, themes. What's the theme? All right. What's the theme for this year? Instead of saying, "This is my New Year's resolution," I will not. I will lose 30 pounds. I will keep on using that as my example because I used that from the first episode. So we will be using it to the end. Instead of just lose 30 pounds. Theme. What's the theme? All right. And I told you what my theme is for this year. Okay, and I explained that to you. My theme again is wealthy and wise in 2025. And so everything I do this year should be anchored on that. Of course, I defined what wealth is for me and what wise is for me. You will just have to do that. Okay. If your theme is healthy in 2025, everything about wealth and well-being, then define it. What is healthy for you? If your if your theme is if your theme is what, professional excellence, okay, to be excellent at work, if that is your theme, then define that. Well, what do you want? So at least everything is focused on one theme, so you are not everywhere doing everything everywhere. It doesn't work because our effort is diluted. Diluted effort gives you diluted results. Okay, so that's it. Now, the third one, for me, it's the easiest. Okay, easiest. And this really, you can get ideas from quotation or quotes from successful people, from your role models, like me. My role models are not so much anymore the entrepreneurs whose vision is to be like Elon Musk, okay, to be multi-millionaires. That's no longer attractive to me because I'm in the autumn of my life. I want significance. I want to help people. I want to live the good life, not the stressful life. I've been through that already. Okay, so basically, you just, where will you get them? Then you just have to keep on reading, listening, podcasts that will help you, etc. And if one quote would resonate with you, just write it. Those of you who have been with me from episode 1 up to episode 56, you know that I journal a lot, isn't it? You know that. So I will be reading from my journals because that's how I collect all of this. Well, if you don't want to write in your journal, you have your electronic journal. All right. But then again, I'd rather use my pen, all right, to do that. Okay, so let me give you what? Okay, let me give you what? Several quotes. Maybe one or two. Okay, maybe one or two, or five. If we can. Because I don't want it to be too long. Then we can just add to it. Okay. The first one really hit me hard. All right. It says here. Let me read because it's not mine. Okay. But I don't know who wrote it. Okay. So it says, don't be the best. Huh? Be the only. Okay? Your edge is at your edge. Meaning, just don't be the best, be the only. Why? Because you're unique. There's only one Malu Cervantes, okay? But in the same way as there's only one Mary Jane, all right? Courtney or things like that, okay? So don't just be the best, be the only. So look at your uniqueness, and then maybe what your theme will be for the year is how do you call that? Maximize my uniqueness, because this will be my edge, my competitive edge. Maybe it could be that. All right. So quotes. Okay. Here's another quote which I really found. Connecting to the first one, it says, "Stop trying to be spectacular." Or I have to be the best influencer. I have to be number one. Stop trying to be spectacular. Start being consistent. Remember, I talked about consistency, in meeting, okay, all your, all the things you want to happen. Small actions plus consistency equals what? Extraordinary life. Okay, so stop trying to be spectacular because that is so stressful. You will just give up again, based on the statistics on the second month. That you have written your New Year's resolution. All right, you give up within the first week, and only 9 to 12% is able to achieve it. Okay, why is that? Because the key there is, okay, being consistent. Your reputation isn't built on your best day, it is built on your worst. So moments don't make legends. Okay, consistency does. And the hardest consistency isn't in doing this, isn't in doing brilliant things, but in doing, okay, good things every single day. Okay, so let me repeat. Stop trying to be spectacular. Okay, start being consistent. Because reputation isn't built in your best day, it is built in your worst. Okay? Moments don't make legends. Michael Jordan, how long did it take for him to be the Michael Jordan? Okay? Consistency does. Have to be consistent. And the hardest consistency isn't in doing, brilliant things, what is that? But in avoiding stupid ones. Okay, this is from Warren Buffett. Every mistake puts you in hard mode, forcing you to make up, lost ground. Anyone can do it once, but only liars, okay, do it often. Okay, so how many did I give you? Just the first two. Oh, I have a lot more in store for you in succeeding episodes. Okay, starting on episode 57. All right, so my dear, don't forget to like and subscribe, okay, so that you will not miss out on notifications and it will be a continuing series. Okay, I'm so excited, to really continue with this. But then again, I know you have your own lives to live, and I'll give you bits of knowledge you can work on within the week, and then we upload 2 episodes per week. So this will give you time to really just try it and give me feedback on the comments portion. Okay. So again, this is Malu Cervantes, your life coach and mentor and fellow sojourner. Thank you for being with me. I'll see you again. Goodbye.